Welcome guys to Nick's Film. My name is Nick Zeller-Singh. Before we start, this is going to be my very first of a long series of where I'm going to be doing film sessions, film analysis, mostly of football, but I might be throwing in some other sports, soccer, basketball, boxing, UFC, wrestling, other different sports, but mainly football. Now I'm going to try to spice it up here. Most of the time when you watch these films, it's just very down to the point, very basic. I'm going to try to make it a little more fun for all the people all around, just try to make it more engaging, more fun for the audience. So we're going to start it off here. We're going to go with the former Steeler, the former great running back, Le'Veon Bell, now joining the Jets. And why am I doing Le'Veon Bell this late? Well, he sort of got back into relevancy after what you can say a little controversy with him and his head coach, Adam Gase. Adam Gase believes he's going to be overpaid. Le'Veon Bell thinks he should have been more paid. And I recently did an article on this where Le'Veon Bell has so many strengths where I don't think he will be overpaid if he's used correctly. But let's just look at some film to see what can make him such a good running back. So we're going to first start off with this first clip. And what you first know about Le'Veon Bell if you watch him is his patience. Le'Veon Bell has such great patience. When you look right off the bat, before I even start this clip, his eyes are looking downfield. He's looking at this Mike backer. He's looking at this strong side, right outside linebacker, and he's seeing where these blocks are going to come. So when you come, you can see his eyes are coming all the way down the field here. He's looking second level right off the bat. He knows his blocker is coming to the outside. He's reading. He's going to read this block right here just a second later. And notice how he bounces outside because he notices that this defensive lineman now has the outside leverage, and he realizes he's going to look down. That original blocker who was pulling now pulls out, gets that outside leverage, and he realizes his original gap right here, it's not going to be there, that C gap. So he's going to bounce it outside, turn it more into a sweep. So he bounces outside and doesn't really get a big gain, but thanks to AB, he gets a couple extra yards more than he should have due to the great patience. Right here, you could tell this one wasn't as more of him bouncing around, but you could tell he sort of has that quarterback type of approach when it comes to the backfield. He stands straight up. You don't really see this. He's watching, noticing there's already 5 men on the line. It's more of a type of 5-3 defensive front. The Ravens are coming in. He notices this Mike linebacker in that weak side A gap, and the right inside linebacker right here. He's coming in that B gap. They know he's going to be coming hard right down the middle. So he's going to read that, and he's going to switch up his little game plan right here. Now notices he's reading, watching the blocks, and he notices his tight end right here.
I'm watching you, Wazowski. Always watching.
Whew, she's nuts.
Let's just say Le'Veon Bell may be as nuts when he's watching all of his linemen. Got a little bit of an outside leverage, but he's still going to read it. Notices, looks downfield, sees the safety crashing down hard, so he's going to readjust here. And the one thing, he doesn't bounce too much, but if you go back here, he's coming with a more jogging approach and then bursts through right there. One more time. He's jogging, and then boom, turns on the jets, and there he goes. Breaks free, and there's some more yards for Le'Veon Bell. Now next, we're going to be looking at his catching game. This was a big game. I went to this game. This was a fun game. They're playing the Cincinnati Bengals in Pittsburgh. And Le'Veon Bell starts off to the right of Big Ben in what looks like a spread close formation. And Le'Veon Bell, let's just see what he does. Comes with a check down, simple, and what looks like it's just going to be a 5-6 yard gain. Le'Veon Bell, what makes him so noteworthy, besides his patience, is his playmaking ability. You can see right here, not 1, not 2, not 3, not 4, not 5, not 6, 7 Bengals have the opportunity to tackle him right here. But what Le'Veon Bell does is he's capable with so many traits to break through and turn it into such a big game. We're going to see this green line is going to show where he goes. And it's amazing to see how far he goes. He's going to slip through the first tackle. Even though he's 6'1", he breaks through, looks like a small running back. Comes through right here. He's going to have Kirkpatrick drive down hard. He's going to give him a stiff arm. and then becomes a normal running back, bounces it to the outside, and just turns it off for a big gain. There's the stiff arm, boom, going down, and proves his strength again. He lifts, yes he does. Now this is the second one right here. Le'Veon Bell, not many running backs could say they do this. Here in the slot, let's see what he does right here. As you could say, Steelers in one of their famous empty formations. They're empty right here. They like to go verts. It's a very common thing. They have AB, they have Juju, they have a lot of options right here. So simple out route. You got AB right here with a little you could say pick route right here. Runs a little post and bam, right there. Has a catching radius that is unbelievable for a running back. Something why he wants to be paid, why he wants to change it. Doesn't get a big gain, but he's been deadly on that outside, and something that Sam Darnold could use. Le'Veon Bell with a 77.9 PFF rating for Pro Football Focus with his catching. Something that the Jets really need. They only had one guy over that with about a 79. That was their tight end. So Le'Veon Bell is going to be a big key factor to this passing game that Darnold and the Jets are trying to build up with Adam Gase. Don't get too excited about this team. Here's another one. Le'Veon Bell now has a wideout here again. And you got the wideout, you got the empty formation again. And you can see this safety's up high. He's looking over, probably going to see AB, cheating over to AB. Little do you know, Le'Veon Bell's a dangerous threat right here. He's going to run the post. And this is a great thing, too, that Darnold has to be helpful and has to be thankful for, is Le'Veon Bell's such a dangerous receiver that you're going to need a corner on him, you're going to need a safety on him, maybe even bracket him with a corner and a safety. You can't have a linebacker on him because he's too good of a receiver. You can classify him as a receiver even though he's a running back. And so here you see that yellow is his original post route, and the blue is going to be his yards after catch, because once again, he has the strength that not many running backs have. You see, hard plant right there. Gets underneath. He has the intelligence to get underneath. Has all this open grass right here. Safety doesn't decide to crash down because he notices it's just going to be a quick play. He wanted to probably stop AB's streak right here that never came. So he gets underneath, breaks through, and then just starts turning on the Jets and bam, breaks through, no problem. One more time, lowers his level right here. He's going to lower his level right here and cut inside, gets underneath, breaks through, and once again, Darnold could be using that many times. Something that's going to be very helpful. One more thing that's very helpful for him. Yes, he is a decent rapper when he was in Pittsburgh. Yes, he's also a decent blocker. Not many people know about this. And again, it comes back to his intelligence, back to his patience, back to him reading the field. If you look, once again, standing straight up with Big Ben, nobody else is doing this. Receivers are in their stances. Linemen looking who they're supposed to block, maybe looking at the second level. Le'Veon Bell reads this, notices 4 up front. They got the numbers. However, he notices McDonald's not going to read this. McDonald keeps his eye inside. He's going to notice that outside backer blitzing. And although the pass is going to be incomplete here, bam, Bell lines up, hits him, gives him an opportunity to make the throw. And just like that, it's amazing. He was top 25% in 2017 for blocking for running backs, top 15% as a running back for blocking, and fullbacks were included in 2016. So little did you know, decent rapper, decent blocker as well. Maybe little problem with the attitude, you could say, but hey, makes it up with some other stuff. The one thing Adam Gase though has, the one thing that can hold him back, as we look at a quick strength one right here, just easy, it's his lack of speed. The one thing. You can see, breaks it outside. And if you have a speedy back, you have McKinnon, you have McCoy, Kamara, one of these guys, they're going to bounce this outside. And if you get a good block right here with Bryant, they're gone. Bell doesn't have that. Bell has a burst of speed after he hits a little 1-2 cut. But just like that, it's not going to work for Bell. The Jets cannot be praying for some 99-yard touchdown unless he gets a Derrick Henry type touchdown where he's just running through every guy, which he's not as strong as Derrick Henry. Derrick Henry is a power back. Le'Veon Bell, you can argue he's a power back because his rookie year he just wanted to hit everyone, and he still does a bit, but he's no power back. He's shifty. He's catching. He's got a little of everything. But let's look at this real. Again, the 3-on-2, 3-on-3 if you want to count Bell. Safety crashing down. And this is the thing. If they get good angles on him, he may be shifty, but he's not going to break through too many. So he breaks outside. Good block. Backer comes right here. Turns around. Catches up to him. Easy tackle. Gets some yards, but it's not going to be enough, as that's going to be it. Le'Veon Bell, I think he's worth the money, but the thing that's going to hold him back is, will Adam Gase use him well? We don't know. Adam Gase is already having trouble with Le'Veon Bell. We could be seeing another scandal, another drama queen type scandal like we did in Pittsburgh. But Adam Gase has to use him 2-3 downs, use him every series if possible, use him as a running back, use him as a blocking running back, use him as a third down back, a receiver. You just got to use him as much as possible. I understand you have some other options as well as on the Jets through the draft, through free agency, but picking up Le'Veon Bell for about $13 million a year, you stole him because the Steelers were planning to give him a few more $1 million. So it's going to be interesting, but I think Le'Veon Bell is worth the money. Thanks for tuning in. This is my first one of a long series of Nick's Film Room. Again, I will be doing many different things. I will be doing football, boxing, basketball, UFC, wrestling, everything. But if you want to, go ahead and look at my article where this video came from, Pro Football Network. I'll put the link in the description. That's it. Thank you.